Hi guys, and welcome to the 50th subscriber special part 2. In part 1 it was just a normal episode and I built more of the farm up and the farm building, but this episode will be a little bit different because I will be showing you all my recording settings, what I record with and what programs I use. Now here in my browser I've got all the things you'll need and all these links will be in the description, but I'll run you through them real quick. We'll need the Xvid video codec. If you've got Windows, you'd click Xvid for Windows Mirror 1, and if that doesn't work, click Mirror 2. If you have Linux, which I'm sure a lot of you do not, you can click any of these links here, provided which one you have. I don't know if there's one for Mac at the minute. I'll look into that anymore if any of you have a Mac and want me to show you how to use it. So once you've got that, go to this page, sourceforge.net. Actually, we'll go back. This is the actual page you'll be looking for, which will be in the download link. And once you click this, it'll take you to the next page, which is sourceforge.net, and your download will start automatically. I've already downloaded it twice. I don't know why, but this is the third one here. You don't need to download it twice, obviously. You just need to click that link once and you'll have it there. The next thing is WinRAR, which I'm sure a lot of you already have, but if you don't, all you need to do is choose your language and the bit of your computer. If you don't know how to find this out, just go to the start menu, computer, right click computer, and then go down to properties, and then it shows I've got a 32-bit operating system. So I would click this link here. So once you've got that, you'll need Fraps, which I use. A lot of people use Bandicam, but it's got like a watermark, which I don't like. So get Fraps. This is the trial version, which also has a watermark on it. I think, yeah, it also has a watermark. But there are ways to get software without getting the trial or paying for them. That's all I'm going to say on that one. I'm sure you'll know what I'm talking about. So once you've got Fraps, you'll need Sony Vegas Pro. I use Pro 11, and this link's also in the description. Just choose which bit you have, as I showed earlier, 32-bit, and then click download for me. So once you've got all these programs, I've got them all up here. Sound Recorder does come with Windows, so you don't need to download that. You don't actually need that, as Fraps has an inbuilt recorder, but I like to edit my sound afterwards, so I use that separately. And you'll also need a game of your choice. I record Minecraft, so I've got Minecraft on here. Now the first thing I do is open Minecraft and Fraps. Now I've already recorded something off of Minecraft with Fraps because it would be so laggy recording Camtasia, Fraps running inside Camtasia, and then Minecraft running inside that. So I've just already done that before I started the video. Now the settings you'll need will be these. I'll run you through them. General, keep the same. Start Fraps, minimize, you'll need that. These are just benchmarks. This isn't particularly necessary, but this, if you turn this on, it comes up with frames per second, what your frames per second are in a corner. If you don't want it to show that, just click this button here and move on. You'll need, this is your video capture key. It's what you press to start and stop the recording. So mine's F9. Most people go at 30 frames per second, so click this, 30 frames per second, just click that and then you'll be good. And if you wanted to record Windows 7 sound, which is like the in-game sound, or the external output, which is your microphone, I think it can record both because I've got both of them ticked, but I've never tried. And this one will be ticked when you first download it. It says maybe slow, so just untick that and you'll get the best performance. Now folder to save movies in, if you click that, you can just change it. So mine is on the desktop, so I can find them really quickly. So we'll close that down now. That's okay. And this is one I recorded earlier, so I'll be using that as an example. As I've said, you've got to install the Xvid codec. Once that's been installed, you'll find this VirtualDub folder. We downloaded this earlier. It will usually be in your downloads folder, so just drag that out. Once you have this, right click and click extract here, and it'll come up with this folder. If you don't want to do that, you can delete these because that takes up a lot of room. Right click and click extract to VirtualDub, and it'll come with a nice neat folder. Open that up and then double click this one, which says application next to it, and that'll open VirtualDub up. Now what we want to do is file, open video file. I'll navigate to my desktop because that's where my video is. Now this was only a 23-second video. but Fraps, it's 117 megabytes. I could get a 30-minute TV show out of 117 megabyte. So what VirtualDub is, it'll compress it and make it really, really small. So we'll double click to open that, and the file's here now. Once we've got that, go video, go down to compression and click Xvid MP4 codec, which we downloaded earlier. Once you've done that, you don't need to check anything else, just click OK. As you can see, it didn't really do anything. It's not meant to, that's fine. Go to File, Save as AVI, and I'll just go to the desktop and save it as test, and then click Save. Now this will take some time, but this is only a small clip, so we'll go to Processing Thread, change it down and go to Highest if you want it to be of high priority. And I'm just going to untick these because I don't really need them to show in the background. Now this will only take like another 30 seconds. So while I'm waiting for that to compress itself, I'll go to Sony Vegas and double click to open that. So now that Sony Vegas is opened, I've got these files in, just don't worry about that. Click File, New, and OK. We'll worry about the settings a bit later on. That is nearly done, another 2 seconds. So there we go, as you can see, that has gone from 117 down to 25 megabyte, which is smaller than a quarter of the size it was at. So we can get a 4 gig file down to 300 megabytes, which is very useful. But we'll close out of that now and we'll go into Sony Vegas. Now all you need to do is go File, Properties, and copy my settings. This is for 720p HD. We've got 1280, height 720, frame rate 29.970, pixel aspect 1.0 square, pixel format 8-bit, full resolution quality best. And I don't really bother about the audio, just set these right and then click Start all new projects with these settings, click Apply and OK. Now we're going to go to File, Open, and open that file called Test. Now this is just in the timeline really quick, but what I do from here with my files is obviously add the intro and outro, which I'm not going to do with this because it's just a test. I go right click Properties, maintain aspect ratio off and disable resample, OK, so that'll fill the whole area up. And that's all I do to my file within Sony Vegas. Then I go File, Render As. Right, now this is where the settings are very, very important. You scroll down this list and go to Windows Media Video 11, which is near the bottom. Open it up with this arrow, then click on 4.8 megabits per second HD and Customize. Now these settings here are all default, so I've made my own preset, which is a customized version of this, and these are the settings you'll want. Just leave these the same. Video is these ones, which are I think are the same, but you have to change the frame rate to 29.970 and video smoothness 95. You don't have to change these two here, they can just be default and keep them as they are. Now bitrate, I just type in internet LAN, just tick that and type in 4.0 M, and then go to project and video rendering quality best. You don't need to change this 3D mode as it's not 3D, and then click OK. Once you've done that, type name and then rename it. We'll name it test video .wmv. It is saved into the desktop, and then we can click render. Now I'm not sure how long this will take. It won't take too long because it's only a short video clip. So, but for a bigger video clip, more like a 10-minute one, which I usually do, the render time is about 2 hours, which is a long time, and then the upload is about an hour, so it's 3 hours total per video. So I'm kind of strapped for time with rendering and recording. I'm not going to let this render throughout the video because it'll take a while. I'll just click cancel. but when that's done, it'll show up with the render clip on your desktop. No, don't want to save it. It'll show up with a render clip on your desktop, and then you'll be good to go. Now, I hope you've all enjoyed this video. I hope you found it useful. If you have any questions, comments, please do send me a message or leave it in the comment section below. And I hope to see you next time. This series is just going to carry on from this. I'm going to start doing the Minecraft series again. So as I've said, hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.